This is for Virgo, Shamrock Tarot, general reading. Rules could be reversed. I'm assuming you're a Virgo because you wouldn't have listened to that message if you weren't. Most people only listen to their sign, but since it's so small here, and I'm more of a guide, I mean, you could be listening to all of them. I don't know. I don't waste my energy, reading people's minds. I don't have a problem doing yours in a different sign. There's somebody else elite that I read for, and I do some of hers in a different sign too. Pretty much wherever she asks me to do it. So, and somebody, you just have to ask. It's not a big deal. You could put it in a different sign if you want. You've woken into 5D and the door shut, so congratulations. Go and celebrate this weekend if you can. Go treat yourself. It was very smart of you to give your opinion and ask a question at the same time instead of just giving your 2 cents. Most of my journey, who I am, is through the Libras. If you go, you can listen to the Reba. That's weird. Why did I say that? You like Reba McEntire? Reba. This might mean something to you. Channel, a medium, yes. Introvert, yes. Empath. I've taken care of the mental health. Okay, wait. First of all, you, before I forget. Your hand here, you probably need a different band. The word band, okay, means a lot of things. Also means musical bands, but it also means stuff that holds things together, And it's a very sacred spot here, okay? That's part where light shines out, so it's very sensitive as it is. So, I have 2 freckles where mine is, but right where a watch goes. You might be someone that needs to wear a watch upside down, but you need a new band regardless, because gosh forbid if anything would happen to you and they got to put IVs in you and you're already, something's going on there, those are your main arteries, or they might have to put fluids in you or something like that. So you have to be very careful. You can catch scabies anywhere, okay? That's just not something that comes from gel or people in and out of the hospital. You can get scabies being on a bus, on a subway. You can get it from an office chair. You have to be very careful. That's a very common area where scabies starts. Also to that area, that's where staph infections, so you have to, please go get that looked at or taken care of, or get a different band right now until you know what's going on. There could be, it's an area where, like when you're meditating and you're holding your palms open like that, open. That's an area where light comes out. Now, the mental health thing, I took care of the mental health for over 10 years. I have over hundreds of documented training hours at Western Psychiatric and at Mercy Behavioral Health. That's what it's called here in Pittsburgh. I managed 2 mental health personal care homes. Each facility, I was a general manager at both places. Over 75 people with a revolving door. My other work experiences is running restaurants and stuff like that, and I just been in school for ever. I have a double bachelor's degree in human resource management and technology, so a lot of my human resources also has a lot of psychology classes in there to deal with people on a social level. So when I am talking about somebody in their energy, it's this Virgo who's a cross watcher. She's watching to see what I say about her because of her husband ended up looking for information about something. So these patterns that I've been watching her, she just came out of an episode 3 months ago. I see the cycle now. Most bipolar cycle every 3 months. People and some of them are bad, going manic every 6 months. So I still don't even know yet. She's at the breaking point of a nervous breakdown. So she's gone undiagnosed all this time. So anybody who doesn't, most people get diagnosed by the time you're 15, 16, 17, 18. And and that's if you're getting proper care, like your parents. Then we get into mommy daddy issues. If you're homeschooled, parents sweep stuff underneath the rug. Everybody wants to believe there's nothing wrong with their kids. The problem is, just like any kind of addict or drug abuse, you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself, okay, there's something wrong. Okay, me being depressed and being sad for 5 days is not normal if somebody didn't die. You know what I mean? Me scratching my husband's face and beating him up because he's not giving me money anymore, there's something wrong there. And it's recognizing it. Taking the first step and saying, okay, I need to go talk to somebody. I need to get on something. It's very common, very common. Lots of people are in and out of counseling. It's very effective. Antidepressants are very effective. They give them to you at the doctor's office anymore. If you tell them something's wrong, they're going to start you off to the doctor's office on like Zoloft or something. So it's very common and they're very effective. It's just getting someone to take those first steps. Anybody can refuse counseling. You cannot force anybody into the mental health system, not a kid, nobody. If they don't want to do it, they have a right to say no. And the only way somebody could get hospitalized is if you're harming yourself or you're physically harming somebody else. They don't 302 people anymore. It's more 301s. You're 301ing yourself. You're signing yourself into the mental health hospital. It used to be your husband or your spouse could be like, oh, she's crazy, name 302 people over and over. They don't do that anymore. Your husband cannot 302, your spouse cannot 302 you anymore. It's when like the readers and stuff are overly using things, when people say they're crazy or when somebody calls people crazy and they have no idea what they're talking about. That's when it becomes a problem. Nobody has to take their medicine if they don't want to, even if they're diagnosed with schizophrenia. They don't, they got people out on their streets now, out on their own, people in their own apartments now, and they rely on, their mental health team to take care of them and to do the house stopping at the houses and stuff like that. They shut down hundreds of mental health hospitals all over the U.S. I know for sure. So because it's a very common thing now. It's recognizing things and asking questions about it, not saying the wrong things if you are not qualified to do it. Okay, so that is where I'm at with that. All right, I'll be right back. I had to make some tea. Hold on. Okay. So there's nothing you can do about it. And now we have all these problems. People are going to do what they want to do. Just like the protesting. There's nothing they can do until it becomes violent. Until people start becoming violent. Just like when someone's raped and they don't tell anybody and they keep it inside. And then here, finally, 20 years later, they're opening up to their husband or something because they're having sexual problems. And here it was because this person was raped. There's so many different things, it's recognizing it by yourself individually and going and seeking help. Counseling does very, very magical things. They start people out, especially if there's signs and synchronicities. That can also be, and they normally start people off at, a psychotherapy. There's a difference between counseling and therapy. A psychotherapist, and they have special questions that they ask, and they can tell by the way that you answer the questions. And then it's like, most people just need counseling. You just go talk to a counselor. Like, everybody's different. Every 3 weeks, every month, every 3 months, every other month. Okay. Anyways, that's about it. My stuff's I still have like 3 or 4 more boxes, my personal boxes, and I just put them in my dresser to get them out of the way when we were moving in my closet, and I haven't gone through them, opened them up yet, because I can't get my one desk together, so I guess I'm just going to have to stack my books in my cupboard. There is somebody... There's Lee Carl, he goes by Cryon. See that? He goes by Cryon. I don't think he's looking for you, but you could go to him. He has lots of pods and stuff and spiritual group message. I don't think he's looking for you. He's looking for one of my new people. I don't know who though yet. I think you would benefit with the I Am Presence movement. Her name's Patricia. I can't remember her last name. Like I said, my books are buried. I think you would like her better. I mean, check them both out. I Am Presence, and her name's Patricia. Okay. Yeah, I was going through, like I said, like that one person I was working with for 2.5 years. I went through one of mine. It's like a 9.5 hour one and podcast. I went through it again, and it's like 5 months. You should be reading energy, know what's going on, and direct them and tell them how to do or heal themselves, and then move on. Getting stuck in these never-ending battles, these cycles, is not normal. You know, stealing over $4 million and sweeping it under the rug and then comparing it to a new energy that's somebody's interesting to $4,000 in debt is just not, that's not even comparable. And always thinking, you know, the mommy and daddy, always thinking that someone's just going to bail you out. And here you go. You got somebody, you know, in their mid-30s who can't take care of themselves mentally, physically, and the tower is coming. You know, she created a big freaking sinkhole, I want to call it. Kept putting it under the magic carpet, and it didn't, you know, the tower's fallen. The rest of it didn't crumble yet. Anyways, you can go get the DMV, you know, the mental health thing, and read all the diagnoses and the symptoms and stuff like that. And the thing with the borderlines is when you wait too long, and that's anything, you just look it up. You know, you can look up bipolar. It's very hard to diagnose because it's normally mixed. And if you don't meet all the criteria, you only meet like half of them, they throw you in the borderline pot. That's borderline personality disorder, borderline bipolar. It's when you know, the schizophrenia. There's a fine hard line between somebody who's considered crazy, like a schizophrenia, okay, but there's also bipolar schizophrenia. And then you have these people doing all this spell work and stuff. But then also, too, if someone's overly religious and worshiping God, that becomes a problem, too. Okay? I mean, it goes both ways. Aw, look at you, the pretty ladybug. Aw. Your fortunes are coming, too. Fortunes, gratification, and wishes. It's like you're fly away. You got your wings. That's nice. This deck, oh, you like this deck? It is outdated. It's not in print. You can get it. It's expensive though. It's getting up there in price. The Art, Animal Tarot, and Oracle deck. This lady, if you look up, like if you're looking up spiritual meanings of animals, this is how I found her. Like I would look up, like if I had a dream, spiritual meaning of like a frog or whatever, and I kept always clicking on her website, and that's where I ordered it from. But it is out of print, so get one right away. You can still get them; they're out of print though. So, Bernadette King. It's a really good book. Her website is great. Oh, your microphone. It's very hard hearing you because you're not really talking directly into the microphone. They have these other microphones, might be better for you. Well, you'd either have to put the microphone in front of you where your voice is, or that's public speaking classes that teach you how to do that, or private schools. If you go to like a private school, I know they're a little bit more money, but all your classes, they make you do projects and speak in front of the class, and the teacher sits in the back, and they have to be able to hear you in the back of the classroom. So that's where you learn how to do that. But, or like I said, a public speaking class. there's these other microphones. I don't remember what the name of them are, but if you look up like a microphone a pastor would use, or a teacher, somebody that speaks to a large audience, it makes an echo. Not that it picks up surrounding sounds, but the way that it disperses the sound, it makes it so that it bounces around so that everybody in the room can hear you. It's a different type of microphone. It would probably be better for you. Because I gotta blow my TV up to like 60 to hear you sometimes. Anyways, that's all. Those were your oracle messages. Living in the moment. See, that's perfect. You're out of the, the dreamy wishy-washy, and you're living your life day to day. Meditating on current energies, not all the bull crap. There's so many, them retrograde messages make me want to throw up in my mouth. Huh? Like, ugh. It's the King of Swords. Truth, final authority, and brilliant mind. You know what I think? What came to me the other day, I was, sorry about the lighting. I can get a new lamp for my desk over here. When the King of Swords and Queen of Swords come out, it's like pre-justice. Is pretty much, it's like Queen of Swords detaches, the King of Swords like final swords. That's it. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Icebox cold, shutting everybody out. Detaching, then shutting everybody out. I got that the other day whenever that King and Queen of Swords came up. Like, nope, sorry, not dealing with this no more. Oh, there's that Knight of Cups. Mr. Romeo, knight in shining armor. Joy, true romance, but be careful because there's a trickster. We are in Lepus season. That's when the little tricksy Lepus, it's a constellation. I'm going to get that deck out probably next month. If you're good, then you have some tricks that you can play on people and not get in trouble. But if you were bad, then the tricks are being played on you. Okay, that's why it's, the trickster. That's Lepus. It's a constellation. It pops up right around in the springtime. Eight of Cups. Escaping in true seeing. Abandonment. Three of Swords. Emotional storm. Freedom from strife. Okay. Seeing the light down, bursting out, and following your truth. This is very good. Even with all this, you're still coming out in the truth and in your light. Virgo, please. Temperance, the Devil. Temperance is my change card. You're changing energies. The card of alchemy. I think the Devil is more just a mental entrapment. Maybe someone does have so much craft on you. They could. The Sun at the bottom. This is the Light Seer deck. Yeah, they're not letting you jump. They have a string on you or something. There's a Sun card. But you're in the light. There's nothing really they can do. Eventually the strings just break once you start going into your victory. You're attracting whatever you want. Very good energy. I think they just have some tie on you and it's breaking and they feel it. So they're trying to hold on to your new beginning. The victory card, the Six of Wands, that's the Noble card. That is your noble, you fought all your battles and you're coming back in, you get crowned. That means you are in your next step to marry a royal. That's what that is, the Six of Wands. It's a nobility card. Hangman, lessons, Queen of Cups. Keeping your heart open, your space opening up. See how she has her hands open. That energy is moving freely through her hands. Some meditating energy you can count on. Your still, I don't think your sorrow. There's a singing bowl. Meditate with the singing bowl. Yep, here comes your crown coming down on you. Being crowned, getting your crown. What about the devil, please? Can you tell us more about the devil? Three of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to block your future here. What about this wish fulfillment, please? Someone being greedy, wish fulfillment, a King of Cups. Somebody you like, somebody you have feelings for. More singing bowls. Yeah, you really need to tap into that. Another wish here. The starfish means a wish. King of Wands. So you have the King of Wands. I mean, it's definitely a couple here. King and Queen of Wands. And you have the King and Queen of Cups. Your energy is still all over the place. You're still in the earth energy and waking up into the astral realms. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. That's that earth energy. Earth magic you're into. There's definitely balance in this relationship, but they have control issues, whoever this person is. What is this? Six of Swords. Yeah, why is this moving forward with work? What? This person that wants you to move forward with work is causing drama in your life, in your guys' relationship or something. Something about money. Judgments here. Oh my God. Because you excelled into the light and they're still trapped down in the earth energy, and they felt that shift happen. So now judgments have to come in because they're getting jealous and overly obsessive about you moving forward into the light. Now they're jealous. Okay, well, I did not see that coming. Definitely get some manifestation candles. I don't do, like, I'm a healer. I do reversal shaman magic. But the colored candles are definitely coming up. Something major is going to happen with the eclipse coming up here. So a lunar eclipse is what are you clipping out of your life? A solar eclipse is what you're clipping into your life. There's definitely money coming in for you. So if you're not in it, whatever's going on in this relationship, you need to focus. This is part of your work. So anything else, please? The Empress. Yes, they're mad. You're getting all this attention now. They saw your glow up. Okay, anything else, please? A lot of mixed signals here. Your energy is so entwined with this person. So, Page of Wands and the Four of Swords. That burying your heart looks like you want to do. You just want to bury all this. What does this Page of Wands want? Page of Wands, please. Page of Wands. New ideas, new messages. I don't see anybody new coming in here. Oh, there's that Knight of Cups again. New romance. So, there was attraction with your last person. You two were attracted to each other. You had feelings for each other, deep feelings. Obviously, you want to bury your heart. You have a new Romeo coming in here. that you're talking to. So if you're still holding on to the past, that's not a good indication. It's going to be hard to move forward when you still have all this old coming in your current layer here. So you have to look at the lessons and dismiss it and just let it go and let it be buried. It's time to move forward. Turn your back on everything and focus on work. Yeah, you're still upset about it. This person from the past. Yeah, it was very sexual, lots of passion. Well, yeah, there's been a death, a tower situation over this. So, well, that's why, you know, you're not supposed to spy. It's forbidden unless you're told to spy. I know stuff comes up in a reading. There's, you know, not really much you can do about it, but as for forgiveness, there's the will now. And you're being realigned with your purpose and a new romance, regardless. This guy looks like he's really into you. Hierophant, Taurus. This person's really, really into you. I mean, they really bought you roses already? Wow. You know what? I got tulips. No, whatever. They're beautiful. Nobody ever bought me tulips. No. I'm going to dehydrate them and put them on a reef. All right. Yes, you're dating this person already. The aviary, the birds really want to talk to you about something. Okay, Starman, what else? Closing oracles for Virgo, please. You got to get that other person out of your energy. You got to get rid of that tie. Whatever they're holding on to. They're trying to stop your new beginning. Obviously, it's not working, but there's your new beginning. Ace of Wands on the bottom. Tauruses are fun. They're just very hard-headed. Anything else? Closing oracles, please. I don't even think you're worried about this new person. You're just still holding on, working on burying the past. Be careful of the spiritual baths. People are getting really dried out skin from overdoing their manipulation with the spiritual baths. They're used for cleansing, not for protection. Yeah, you're still in regret here, 4 Cups. So don't let this ruin this new guy, that new romance coming in, because you're really stuck in your head about all the regret. You're still crying. You're still 10, 5 of Cups again. Yeah, you're really stuck in your head about this. Well, yeah, there's definitely some kind of block on your man. Yeah, here's the love. This person is like in love with you. Oh my God. It's a little much, probably. It feels like the, not a cockroach, a leech. I think that's what you... Ugh. All right, somebody from your past, but you're holding back. They don't want to look at options anymore. They want to offer you love. But they're in like, they're wounded too. So if you're both, you know, what's wrong with you two healing together? There is still drama going on in his life, whatever that is. But he's offering you love. I don't think a cup of love would do you any harm. He definitely wants you. He's putting his options aside. He wants to work on love with you. You don't have to rush into it, but what's wrong with accepting someone's love? couple of. Okay. Tower kaboom. Maybe this guy will show you some real love, not just feelings, but love. Show you what love is. Oh, that song, These Are My Confessions. I don't know what to do. If I tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Oh, he bought you roses on the first date. You thought that was just a little trying too hard. Some guys are very polite like that. My husband, for a while, my ex-husband, he brought me home flowers like all the time. And then my daughter's dad, he would bring, when we were dating, he brought me flowers all the time. Well, I mean, that's what they are. They show someone that you love them, that you care about them. Make them feel pretty and beautiful, and, you know. Stop and smell the roses. It's another thing that came in. You know, take a break, let everything go, enjoy some summer romance. It's coming in for everybody. Food fortune, please. Anything? Any food fortune? Oh, you're trying to cut coffee out. There. Yeah, right to me. Looks like you need a nice BLT, some bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. Spam, that's very popular in Hawaii. It looks like you need some pork. Sausage, hot dogs. It's just pork. Tofu, you eat a lot of tofu. Yeah, I was gonna actually get some tofu the other day. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. Soy was hurting my stomach or what. I don't know. I'm scared to eat it. I do love those flameless Whoppers though at Burger King. They're so good. Oh, look at you. Go definitely treat yourself. Some chicken fried chicken and fries. Oh, banana split. There it is. Yeah, some French fries and a drink, a good beer with hops. That's what I'm craving. Some hoppy beer. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later. Bye.